Yes. Good afternoon, class.
Afternoon.
It's a hot afternoon. Can you at least adjust your clothes? You can take them off. Some of you are. Yes, I'm your trainer, Madam Rebecca, and today I'm going to take you through geotechnology 2 under weathering process. And with me here, I have an attendance list for your class. I will give you, just sign against your name and pass to your next person. As the list goes around the class, I would like to introduce the topic of today about weathering process. Have anyone ever seen a rock breaks or crumble around the road?
Yes.
Can you tell us how it behaves? Because there are different types of crumbling or breaking. But you know how it breaks, and you have seen them having landscapes or landslides.
Yes.
Yes. And I expect you by the end of this lesson to define the term weathering process. By the end of the lesson, should define the term weathering process. Number 2, you'll be able to list the various types of weathering process and state its importance. And if I may ask, what do you understand by the term weathering? Yes?
Weathering.
Yeah.
The process of disintegration of rocks in the earth's crust. Yeah.
Good trial. Let's have Mike. Can you tell us what you think of weathering is?
Weathering is the process of where soil breaks down rocks to form fine particles, and it occurs naturally through earth formations and mostly like natural occurrences.
Good. I think I will add more on that. If you may just write down this. Weathering is the gradual breakdown or disintegration of rocks at or near the Earth's surface due to physical, chemical, and biological process. And due to this, it produces the soil which are loose, which are used for farming and engineering process too. And why do you think some engineer understand the term weathering? Like when you are in a construction industry, why do you think engineers need to understand weathering? Let's have Prof. You can tell us why do you think engineers need to understand weathering?
So that the process, so that when they design the house, they should know about the safety of the house, safety of the people.
Yes, let's have
For soil formation.
good. I can have from Billy.
Yes.
Why do you think engineers need to understand weathering before they start their construction?
think to define the nature, to understand the nature of the soil, maybe the properties of the soil.
That's a good view from you. The expected responses, for me, I will give you, like, for an engineer to design a house, they need to perform a test to see if the soil will affect the strength, the slope stability, and foundation design. And that will help them to do the process of construction. Now let's see the types of weathering process. I will need you to pair the three of you, discuss the types of weathering process, and air them out so we can see what you have in your groups. I'll give you 2 minutes to discuss.
Hiki tuko tenzi nafundu kuanzia ya kwanza hivi
So what are the types of?
You can write them down. At least have 3.
Types of weathering? Mechanical, chemical, biological. We are done.
Yes, that's enough. Let's have here what you have.
We have the mechanical weather.
You have mechanical. I can write them here. Yes, the next group, group 2, biological. Yes, and
chemical weathering.
chemical. And into these 3 types of weathering, look deep into it. Each has its own cause of weathering. Like in mechanical means like it is physical. It's something which can break physically due to expansion of temperature or freezing and thawing of water in rocks. And then in biological, this is caused by plants, animals, and microorganisms. And lastly, on chemical, we have decomposition of rocks due to chemical reactions. And these chemicals, you go look at it and how it causes a rock to break down or disintegrate. That's why we are talking about chemical weathering. Now let's check at the importances of weathering process. What do you think they are the importances of weathering process? We can just air them out. What do you have?
The formation of soil.
Yes, formation of soil. Yes, Mike, what do you have?
Formation of beautiful sceneries.
Sceneries, beautiful sceneries. Yes, Kish?
Nutrient cycling.
Nutrient?
Cycling.
Nutrients. And what? These nutrients can be used for farming. Yes, farmers can use this for doing their crops and all that they need to be doing. What else can you add?
Exposure of minerals, hence easy mining.
Yes, mining. People can do mining through weathering. One last more.
Foundation for life.
Foundation. Good. All these are the importance of weathering. But now, if they are important, but we have to look at their side effects on Earth's surface too. Because when something withers can cause a problem too. Is it true? Yeah, you can just list 2 of them. What are the effects of weathering? Earthquakes. Good. Yes, my good friend. You can help him, Billy?
Come on.
Pardon.
I've said weathering process is important to us on Earth's surface. People can use this to do farming, beautiful sceneries. They can do mining and all that we have mentioned. So I'm saying something good cannot lack that effect on Earth's surface too. So I needed like 2 effects of weathering on Earth's surface.
It promotes erosion, soil erosion.
Yes, good.
Maybe when you talk about mining, you can talk about side effects like maybe death, maybe mining process.
Yeah, good. And also I can add to you, if there is a landscape can cause a lot of death. Landslides, it can cause a lot of death, of which this creates a loss to us. Is it true?
Yeah, yes.
And I will also ask you, have you ever seen any of this happening in your local areas?
Yes.
You have experienced that? Now you need to take more, to be keen on this so that you can avoid. There are some criteria used to avoid this. You can plant trees, use, like when the factory is near, don't expose too much on that. Like when you don't stay next to the factory, because there's that acidic rain which can cause corrosion on the iron sheets or maybe destroy the plants. Okay. I need to wrap up by asking you, what have you learned today? Just a summary. I need 1 people to take.
Importance of weathering.
Yes.
Whereby we have seen weathering promotes mining,
Yeah.
farming, tourism.
Good. What do you have?
Types of weathering, where we have mechanical, biological, and chemical.
Yes.
We've also learned about the effects of my local cars in weathering.
Good.
So one we talk about correlation, and we see that the effect of mining sometimes another effect. It also
That's very good. I can see you're very attentive in class. That's very good of you. So to sum up, I'll give you an assignment. I'll just need you to write down. Maybe you have a question you need to know about weathering process. I will tackle it the next lesson when I come. Can you just write a small note? Small note. I'll give you a paper. In your groups, I just need 3 of you. Just write any question you have so I can tackle it the next lesson when I come. And make sure you also do your research on this mechanical, biological, and chemical types, these types of weathering. Thank you. Let me have yours. Thank you. That comes to an end of our lesson. Yes, sorry. Thank you. I think the next lesson, I will tackle all these, your questions. See you in the next lesson. You've been very good attendance. Can I have my attendance? Thank you for being good listeners.
Welcome.
And bravo.